Are you looking for a scholarship that will cover your tuition fee for up to $70,000? Welcome to the channel. Today we'll be looking at another opportunity from a top Canadian university. But before we get into the details, if you have not subscribed to the channel, will you please subscribe and help support the channel so that we can bring you more of such informative videos. Now let's get into the details. The University of Ottawa Scholarship for International Students is open for the winter 2026 term or after. The university offers exceptional funding opportunities for international students through generous financial aid programs that include tuition waivers, merit-based awards, and automatic admission scholarships. So this main page talks about the scholarship for international students studying in English. It says here that the University of Ottawa is proud of its internationally diverse student body. International students studying in English can receive up to $70,000 in scholarships, offering a significant reduction in their tuition. The University of Ottawa currently offers two scholarships to newly admitted students studying in undergraduate programs offered in English: the International English Admission Scholarship and the International English Academic Excellence Scholarship. It says here that the scholarship for students starting in the winter 2026 term or after. So the International English Admission Scholarship number of awards is unlimited. This is an automatic scholarship. All eligible students are considered for this award and will be notified at the time of their admission. The value of the scholarship, $7,500, $7,500 per term, $60,000 over the course of a 4-year degree. Frequency of the award, renewable, maximum 12 installments. Level or program of study, undergraduate. To be eligible, you must be an international student with a valid study permit, be newly admitted for the winter 2026 term or later in an approved English language undergraduate program in one of the following faculties as engineering, health sciences, science, social sciences, or the Telfa School of Management. Have a minimum admission average of 80%. Not enroll in the French immersion stream. Be enrolled full time. Conditions for keeping the scholarship. The scholarship can be renewed for up to 12 installments if the student meets the renewal criterion. That is, remain enrolled full time in an undergraduate program in one of the following faculties as engineering, health sciences, science, social sciences, or the Telfa School of Management. We will later take a look at the full details in the terms of reference. But let's look at the second scholarship, which is also available for international students. The next scholarship is the International English Academic Excellence Scholarship. Number of awards is 100. The first award is unlimited. This one is for 100 students. The value of the scholarship is $10,000. That is $5,000 per term. And the level of program study is undergraduate. This scholarship is not renewable. However, it can be combined with the International English Admission Scholarship. To be eligible, you must be an international student with a valid study permit, be newly admitted in the winter 2026 term or later in an approved English language undergraduate program in one of the following faculties as engineering, health sciences, science, social sciences, or the Telfa School of Management. Have a minimum admission average of 90%. Not enroll in the French immersion stream and be enrolled full time. So for international students, you come to this website and you go to study. And then when you come further down here, You can see the links. So the international students will bring you somewhere here for undergraduate studies for international students. And then we are looking at some of the things. It says that students from more than 145 countries choose uOttawa for its superior quality of education and its location. Study abroad in the heart of Canada's capital. So Ottawa is Canada's capital. So you get to study in the capital of Canada. So you can explore the programs as well, but keep track of the deadlines. Okay. So important days if you are starting your undergraduate studies in September 2026. So from September to January, prepare your application for admission. You can look at the video of application process for international students. September 18, 2025, application period opens on the Ontario University Application Center. Okay, so this is where you go and you can start. And then January 15, 2026, recommended deadline for to apply for admission. For international applicants, make sure that you go to your country of citizenship to find out the requirements of your country. Okay, so these are all the countries that are listed here. So, for example, if for international applicants from Nigeria, okay, so it says year in, year out, Canada has a place of choice destination for students from Nigeria with all the possible financial aid available to you. The University of Ottawa, known for our multicultural bilingual character, is one of the most affordable institutions for your graduate studies abroad. So, if you hold Nigerian citizenship, you could be eligible for international scholarship for African students studying in English. So when you come further down here, it talks about the admission, the minimum admission requirements. So high school applicants, if you are applying from a secondary school, you must meet the following conditions to be considered for admission to an undergraduate program. Have obtained or in the process of obtaining your West African Examination Council Senior School Certificate, WAEC, or West African Senior School Certificate of Education, WASI. Have a minimum or average of 75%. Okay. Have completed or in the process of completing the prerequisites for the program you select, unless otherwise indicated. You must complete your prerequisite at the secondary school senior level. And there's something also here about language. So the language requirements. Courses at the University of Ottawa are given in English, French, or both languages. You must master one of the two languages to be admitted. If you're applying for an English language program and you haven't completed at least 3 years of full-time study in an institution, where English is the only language of instruction except for language courses. In a country where English is an official language, you must submit your official score after taking one of the language tests we recognize. So a lot of students from Ghana are also at the University of Ottawa. So the University of Ottawa ranks amongst Canada's 10 largest research universities. We have over 1,100 teaching and research laboratories. Ghanaian students choose the University of Ottawa for our multilingual, bilingual environment, as well as our leading edge facilities. If you hold Ghanaian citizenship, you could be eligible for our international scholarship for African students studying in English. So when you come further down here, the minimum admission requirements, high school applicants, similar to Nigeria, have obtained right WAEC or WASI, uh, minimum 75%. Okay, post-secondary applicants, if you have started or completed post-secondary studies and meet the following conditions, you can be considered for admission to an undergraduate program. You must have a minimum average of 70%, sorry, have completed or Be in the process of completing the prerequisites required for the program you select. Okay, so those who have post-secondary and those from high school, this is for high school and this is for post-secondary. Okay, so let's go further down here. So required documents will be your transcript for the past 3 years of secondary studies, transcript of the results from the first term of your final year. Okay, if you have already graduated, submit the following through the U of Ottawa zone: transcripts for the past 3 years of secondary studies and proof of diploma. Post-secondary applicants, your post-secondary transcript, your WASI results, your proof of diploma, and then the language requirements similar to what is for of Nigeria. You are of English in a country where English is an official language, and you studied in English, so you accepted. You apply for this scholarship. First, apply to the University of Ottawa. You will need to apply to the University of Ottawa. It's your first, what you do first, and obtain your University of Ottawa access ID. So once you get admission, uh, you get a student ID. Once you have applied, you receive a University of Ottawa access ID and password. Use the online scholarship tool. Use your University of Ottawa access credentials to access the online scholarship and bursary tool through the University of Ottawa zone to submit your scholarship application. Good luck to all applicants. And if this presentation has been helpful to you, please share. Please share so that someone else may also benefit from this information. Comment and like this video. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. This is the Captain. Adios.